You want to support me? Go to Nene Marie 37 on IG and purchase a signed copy of my book. That's how you support me. Make sure you smash that like button. Go right now and follow me on TikTok at Trenches News 3837. That's my only TikTok. 4 Feed Season 2 out now, y'all. 4 Feed Season 2 out now. Make sure y'all go and check out Season 1 also, man. Shout out to Ogino. Oh, it's your boy Trenches News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for everyone who subscribed to the channel. If you ain't subbed to my channel, make sure you do. Make sure you join the membership. Shout out to all my mods. If you ain't follow my mods, you can follow their at the end of the video. Remember, if you got anything extra, I said extra, not food, hygiene, clothes, bag it up, take it outside, and give it to the less fortunate. Remember, we all one step away from being homeless. I don't care how much money you got or you think you got. Mother Nature could come and destroy everything, and now you homeless. So make sure you get back. With that being said, let's say the kids, the women, the elderly, the neutrons, and the civilians. It's Tuesday, y'all. Make sure you keep your head on the swivel. Remember, CPD can't save you or your local police department, so make sure you know where your kids are and your surroundings. All right, y'all, I got one story for y'all. We talking about the breaking news that's going all around the internet. YNW Melly, double murder case of his friends, Sack Chaser and Juvie. Well, YNW Bortlen, he said, man, I ain't doing no 5 life sentences, 4 life sentences. He copped out. He pleaded guilty today. So we talking about that. So make sure you smash that like button so this video get around. If you got Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch, Facebook, Market, Zoo, hook it up. So YNW Melly, his co-defendant in the case of the double murder of YNW Sack Chase and YNW Juvie, which is YNW Bortlen. He has pleaded guilty to all the crimes, basically. And he made a proffer. And the state, they were smart on this one. They not willing to go the route that YSL did. They learned from YSL with the Lil Woody situation. For those who asking about, can he do this when he get on the stand for immunity and try to say that Melly ain't do it? Nah, this ain't the case. He had went in the proffer with the states. So by him going to proffer, he getting recorded and everything, and he explaining to them everything that happened. The murder, the time that they left the studio, he has to tell them. And if they feel like he ain't telling them, he gonna get life in prison. But in order for him to plead guilty already and all that, he done already told them. He done already had that talk. And all you gotta do is listen to the judge. Now, I know some people got some questions and gonna say after you watch this video is, man, can he play around? No, there's no Lil Woody situation with the Young Thug and none of that. This shit is signed, sealed, delivered. That man got 10 years, and they didn't want him. They wanted Melly. And then he probably looking at it like, man, they had beef with you. I didn't have beef with these guys. You had beef with them. They was beating you up. You never know how you look at it, but he got the best end of the deal, man. But Melly is never coming home. We finna play this video, then I'm gonna come back to y'all and give y'all my final.
You can put your hand down. Please state your full name. How old are you? How far did you go in school? Do you read and understand the English language? Are you presently under the influence of any drugs, medication, or alcohol? Have you ever been treated for a mental illness? Are they giving you any medication in the jail right now? How are you feeling this afternoon? Your head is clear? You understand what's going on this afternoon? You understand you're resolving 2 pending felony cases this afternoon? Right. Mr. Haddad or Mr. Nascimento, have you seen or heard Mr. Henry say or do anything which would call into question in your mind whether he understands what's going on?
Nothing. No.
All right, so Mr. Henry, it's 2 cases, sir. I'm going to go one at a time. In case number 19-1871 CF10A, this is before the agreement you made with the state, before the deal you made with the state. You were charged as follows. Counts 1 and 2 is murder in the first degree with a firearm. Those are capital offenses. The maximum and mandatory penalty is life in Florida State Prison. Counts 3 and 4 are accessory after the fact of murder in the first degree. Those are each first degree felonies. The maximum penalty is 30 years in Florida State Prison. In case number 23-10643 CF10A, you're charged at count 1, tampering with a witness in a capital felony. That is punishable by life in Florida State Prison. Count 2, directing the activities of a criminal gang. That's a first degree felony. Again, punishable up to life in Florida State Prison. Count 5 is conspiracy to commit tampering. Again, as it relates to a first degree murder charge, that is punishable by a maximum penalty of life in Florida State Prison. At count 7, unlawful use of a two-way communication device. As charged, that's a second degree felony. The maximum penalty is 15 years in Florida State Prison. So, sir, again, before the agreement you made with the state, before the deal you made with the state, your maximum exposure here was life in Florida State Prison, followed by 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 75 years in Florida State Prison. Sir, do you understand all the pending charges and the maximum possible penalties involved? And it's my understanding that you want to resolve both cases today. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that resolution is an agreement you've reached with the state, the terms of which are as follows. Number one, in the 19 case, you're going to plead no contest to both counts of accessory after the fact. In the 23 case, you're going to plead no contest to all 4 counts as charged. In exchange for that, the state is going to null process, that is, drop the 2 first-degree murder counts. All right, I'm going to adjudicate you guilty. Yes, sir. What's happening with that?
That would be no problem.
So he's only going to plead to the tampering with a witness in a capital felony, conspiracy to commit tampering, and unlawful use of a two-way communication device?
Just the tampering and the unlawful use.
Just count 1 and count 7.
Correct.
State, you're going to null process count 2 and count 5.
Correct, Your Honor.
As it relates only to Mr. Henry.
Correct.
Okay. So, Mr. Henry, what it's going to be is 2 counts of accessory after the fact, tampering with a witness in a capital felony, and unlawful use of a two-way communication device. In exchange for that, I'm going to adjudicate you guilty on the 2 accessory counts as well as the tampering count. I'm going to sentence you to 10 years in Florida State Prison. That will be followed by 6 years of reporting probation. In the unlawful use of a two-way communication device, that's a second-degree felony. The maximum exposure.
It's a third degree, Your Honor.
It's the second as charged, I believe. It's a third, except as it relates to a capital case. But I'm happy to
I
look it up.
think that's the third, as we discussed, so.
Well, what did you want the negotiated sentence to be for that?
That was just going to be the maximum of time, sir.
5 years? Is that what you want me to do?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so, sir, as to that count, it's going to be adjudication in 5 years in Florida State Prison. So the 2 accessory counts as well as the tampering count, those come with 6 years of reporting probation after the Department of Corrections sentence. I'll give you credit for all the time that you've served in both cases. All of those counts will run concurrently. All those sentences will run concurrently. All counts in all cases, that is at the same time with each other. I'm going to have to impose mandatory court costs. I'm going to order restitution payable to Terry Bagley and payable to Ashley Phillips and reservists to the amount. I'm going to give the state 120 days to tell me the amount of that restitution. If they fail to do so within 120 days, there will be no restitution. If they come back with an amount and the attorneys agree on the amount, I will impose that as another condition of your sentence to pay back that restitution. If they come back with an amount and the attorneys do not agree on the amount, I will conduct a restitution hearing. Sir, lastly, and I want to make it very clear on the record, and it's unrelated to this negotiated change of plea, I guess at some point after the fact, the state wants to take a proffer from you or have a discussion with you, ask you some questions about whatever that may be. What I want you to understand, sir, is I guess that's part of this negotiated resolution, but your answers to any of those questions, whatever they might be, have no bearing on me and have no bearing on this negotiated resolution. In other words, the deal you've negotiated is the deal you've negotiated, and that's the ballgame. Do you understand all that, sir? Have you had enough time to talk to your lawyers about all that? They've answered all your questions? You're sure that that's what you want to do? Because I want to emphasize, Mr. Henry, and I'm going to do this again at the end of my plea colloquy. Whether you resolve the case by way of a negotiated plea or an open plea to me, or you resolve the case by way of a trial, it doesn't matter to me at all. But due to the resources that have been devoted to this case, I have 250 jurors summoned for jury duty starting tomorrow. So I want to be very thorough with you here this afternoon, because if you wake up tomorrow or the next day and you decide you've changed your mind and you want to resolve this case, both cases, by way of a jury trial, that's not going to happen. All right? If you want to have a trial, the trial starts tomorrow. If you want to accept the deal, you can accept the deal today. But there's not going to be any buyer's remorse, in other words, because I've given you plenty of time to think about this, talk to your lawyers about it, talk to your family about it. I talked to you about it last week. Kind of looks like your lawyers probably did something or other to get a better disposition for you as of this afternoon, but this is it today. So understanding all that, you've had enough time to talk to your lawyers about all that, that's what you want to do? So, sir, has anyone forced you, threatened you, or coerced you into entering these pleas? If I accept your pleas, there will not be a trial in either one of these cases. Do you understand that? If I accept these pleas, there's a whole bunch of constitutional rights you are giving up. I want to make sure you understand all of those rights. You have the right to maintain your plea of not guilty and have a trial in each case. You have the right to present defenses, to file motions and other pleadings in support of your defense. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to have the state prove you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to confront and cross-examine the witnesses against you. You have the right to appeal any decisions that I may have made up to this point or any rulings I might make in a future trial. But understanding by entering this negotiated resolution today, you are giving up all of those rights. The matter is going to be resolved today, right now, this afternoon. Is that what you want to do? Are you satisfied with your lawyers? Have you had enough time to speak with them? Have they answered all your questions? Are you satisfied with all the work that they have done for you? Sir, I've got 2 identical plea forms here entitled Plea of Guilty or No Contest to Criminal Charges in Circuit Court. Each one has your name on the top, your initials on the left-hand side, front and back, and your signature on the back. Did you go over both of these forms? Any questions about what's on either of these forms? And is that your signature on the back of each form? Sir, there's a few things that I need to tell everyone that I take.
Last week, man, it's over with for Melly, man. It's been a long time coming, man. The guy got 10 years. He got accredited 1,000 days, which is summing up to 3 years. You know, and then when he get out, he got to look over his shoulder or whatever. You know, he get on with his life, but he'll be free. Melly ain't never coming home, man. And he ain't gonna get the death penalty because he gonna cop out to life in order to not get the death penalty. But he got Drew Finley he picked up. It's being reported. So I'll keep y'all updated. Y'all get in the comments. Hey, make sure you go and get life insurance, man. It's very important. People out here playing games on the internet, woofing in the streets, claiming hats, dissing the dead, going to graveyards, cemeteries, etc. Hey, get life insurance on your people, man, so you can bury them properly, and you won't have to go fund me or have a fish fry, and they won't be in the morgue for 2 months, So get life insurance. Hey, shout out Made Media Magazine. Make sure y'all go and run up his channel. He do got one of my latest interviews on his channel. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to his channel. Watch my interview. Hey, shout out to Vlad TV, man. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to Vlad TV and continue to watch my latest interview on his channel, Fox 32. I don't know when it's dropping, but it should be dropping, man. Other than that, shout out to the mod squad, all my mods. I will be going live tonight, so I will be seeing y'all tonight. Make sure y'all see me there, man. We will be going over all topics. Be safe out there in the streets, man. They stealing lives out there. They robbing, hijacking people. They done killed a 71-year-old man. You know what I'm talking about? Probably robbing for his bus card or something. It's 30 day. It's crazy. Hey, my mind is my nine. Let's say the kids. Y'all already know. I'm out.